Yeah, when you think about the main core of guys that played Secret Hitler freshman year, it was always Luke that was right in the middle of it.
He had Secret Hitler in the palm of his hands, and he walked away from it all.
You know, when you're that bad, I think it can get to your head after a couple years.
Luke, just talk a little bit about Secret Hitler freshman year, the life that you left behind.
Sure. Can we do this another time? I'm not ready for this.
And I'm at 4%.
Just like early on, not really understanding the volume that would be involved there. Just like I just hear these screams and it's like angry, and I figured, yeah, someone was drunken and in a fight, and I didn't know what was going on. Open the door and I see a bunch of guys just having a good time.
Yeah, so you know, the freshmen, we were always in the lobby chilling. We got the pool, ping pong table, Jimmy Dunne, thank you very much. We always sat on the couch watching something, and then Paris, just the board game wizard, he would always bring something new and exciting to the table.
I just saw this on Kickstarter one day, and then like a stage of the process was they released it as just like a PDF. So I downloaded it, and yeah, we just started playing.
You know, it was freshman year. Everyone was trying to like make friends. So everyone was like, "Hey, let's play this game." Like, you know, Secret Hitler sounds weird, interesting enough.
None of us had ever heard about it, but essentially he's like, "Listen, we'll play it. You can basically form teams and you can lie to each other," which I love doing. I basically do that every day.
It was like we would play it every single night for the first like 2 or 3 months, honestly.
People would walk by and like ask, who are these like animals yelling at each other?
It was like all we would do. It was like every night get in there and we got to go back to it.
Like, it's kind of crazy that they didn't have any homework or anything like ever.
So, in the true spirit of nostalgia, we brought the game's legends out of retirement for one night. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the game, here's a quick overview. So there are 2 teams, the liberals and the fascists. Tonight we're playing with 8, so there will be 5 liberals and 3 fascists. And one of the fascists is Hitler. The fascists who aren't Hitler know everybody's role. They know who Hitler is, they know who each other are, and they know who the liberals are. On the other hand, Hitler and the liberals don't know anything. A key part of the game is for them to figure out who's on their team. Gameplay goes as follows. At the beginning of the game, a president is picked at random. By a majority vote, he gets to choose his chancellor. If the vote passes, he takes 3 pieces of legislation from the deck and hands off 2 to his chancellor. The chancellor then makes a choice and puts down 1 on the corresponding game board. Then the presidency moves clockwise and the process starts again. The liberals win by passing 5 pieces of legislation. The fascists can win by either passing 6 pieces of legislation or by electing Hitler after they pass their 3rd red.
One of my favorite parts about Secret Hitler is just like your personality is revealed through the gameplay and stuff. So there'd be people like Engel that would lay low. There'd be people like Luke Ross or someone just spewing garbage.
Let's see, key initial players. I mean, we have Paris, obviously brought the game. Will Mastacholi, myself. I probably should have listed myself first.
I'd say Paris was up there. Will Masaleo was up there. Scully, Antonio,
Drew Freer was one of the worst players, but always happened to find his way into the game.
And Kyle, definitely not.
Kyle is like rock bottom, like could not play worse.
If I'm a fascist, I open my eyes and I see Kyle with his thumb stuck out there, or if I see Kyle looking across the room, you know, it's not really what you're hoping for, I guess.
We just saw a blue card played by Austin. What can you get from that?
Well, I mean, you know, it's first play of the game, and it tells me nothing about him. I'm never going to trust that kid.
They're trying to play games, and since this is a game, that's fair. But they're not playing games with me.
I don't know why you're pushing it so much.
It just seems like
I'm just voting down. I don't feel good about it.
There's nothing wrong with this one.
I'm gonna stick to my guns here and go with Paris.
Who am I gonna?
You're right. I can't talk.
2 reds.
Wow.
Ooh, now we're expecting 3 reds.
Paris is fascist. That's a fact. Gilly, on the other hand, is acting very sketch too, and I know I can't trust Paris, but yeah, Gilly, I don't know about him yet. We'll see.
It's tough.
But
I feel like if Paris is fascist,
you can't say we were
Steve
in cahoots with each other because he wasn't even gonna pick me to begin with.
No,
Yeah.
but like if you're both fascists, like he could have easily just picked you and said you're fascist, or just picked a random liberal and said they're liberal too.
after 4.
Oh yeah.
I got 2 blues.
We got 4 blues on the board,
Yeah.
two reds.
Yeah.
What conclusions can we draw from it?
Well, I mean, regardless of the score, there's a couple conclusions you can always draw. Antonio Grenier will play poorly. Paris is going to start yelling at people, and anytime they claim anything about him, yelling. All right, Gilly, as I said before, great player, so they'll figure it out. But 4-2, yeah, this is a part in the game. It's a big one. The Libs need one more. I'm the president next. I haven't decided who I'm going to go to because I can't decide who's liberal yet. Haven't really been paying attention, but. Regardless, this is a critical point.
I got some moves in hand. Like I think power is aligning, and I see certain dynamics shifting.
It was sort of hard to tell early on what people were doing. I still really don't know, but I'm confident I'll be on the winning side of it.
Played a tough game. You guys must have. I mean, that is tough circumstances being so far apart from each other.
But like we just went over that it doesn't make me look
trust me when you get a third.
Like, it just better at the end of the game, everyone will know. Everyone will know.
You have been a
guess.
2, 1.
no.
I didn't love that.
I know we read his votes.
I knew it, yeah.
I've gotten 2 reds from Gilly, 2 reds from this guy, and I gave a red and a blue.
But I
so,
feel like that could be 2 fascists feeding the other fascists. Like, all right, we're gonna play it off like we just got 2 reds.
There's only 2 fascists.
There's 3.
There's 2 and Hitler.
Right.
I'm going to Canada.
You like that pick? I'm alright with this.
He can kill. I thought for sure Gilly wasn't Hitler, but then everyone was saying that Gilly was a good choice, and that made me think he was Hitler. So I don't really know what to think. I think there's like a 15% chance Libs lose in the next 2 minutes.
That's freaking out right now. Steve just knowledge. Freaking out.
We knew. Guaranteed.
Yeah, come on.
What happened?
Kaz!
What happened?
You can't.
I got 2 reds.
Get out of here! I got 2 reds!
I got 1 blue.
Wait, so if
No!
Wait, so Gilly's not Hitler.
I'm not
Is
Hitler.
either fascist or
And
Canada?
I just got 2 reds.
Should I just kill him? Bro, no, if you're a liberal, you've already lost it.
No, you guys are just I've been right the whole game, just like
Bro, you've been terrible at this game.
man.
I'm gonna go Paris.
This is a no. This is an
I'm
absolute
going
no.
to So we have 3, 2, 1. This passes.
It passed. Oh, you Hitler?
Austin is crazy. How did you miss
You were living, you lost the game.
Post game thoughts.
It might have been Antonio's first game. I'm not actually sure, but that was pathetic. It's an injustice, honestly. It's ridiculous. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, you see, I'm speechless. We lose the game,
What more is there to be said? I've run this game since freshman year, and it seems like nothing has changed.
Yeah, I just want to thank Antonio and Steve for giving us the game there. I was killed at the end, but I was just sitting pretty when they went to Paris, so nice win. So, I gotta say, we played a great game. The other 2 counterparts on our team, not gonna say names, Rar and Engel, I think they were.
We made some nice eye contact at the end.
Yeah, and we knew
down because
we didn't know that it might have been Engel and Cap.
We froze out 2 liberals at the beginning. They're still yelling at each other. I mean, they're still upset about the fact that they suck at these games. But, I mean, regardless, we froze out 2. We had a 3-on-3. We had the 3 best players in the game, me, Gilly, and Paris, all as fascists. It really was too easy. I don't know how it got that close, but as a fascist, just survive and advance. Look, get this off. Antonio is still yelling. He's still upset. This man will never get over this law.
Like, I wasn't even convinced you were liberal at that time. You just should have
it was so dumb and so arbitrary, but people just like loved the idea of yelling at each other and lying to each other. And I think too, especially when it was early, like because no one really knew each other, this wasn't necessarily a way to like get to know someone personally, but it was a way to get comfortable with other people.
I can't say we liked it because we were good at it, but I think we liked it because we were forced to become closer friends, whether we knew it or not at the time.
It just kind of formed the basis for a lot of conversations, for a lot of like group activities.
The way the game is set up, you wouldn't think it would be as catching as it was, but it like took our dorm by storm that year.
I guess like though we play Secret Hitler less, that by no means negates the love that we all have for it. I'm sure like 20, 30 years from now, I'll remember duping some of these clowns.
That's just one of the cool things about this community. Things just appear, they happen.
It was a nice way for anybody to jump in and get to be a part of something. It was nice to have here on the first floor because you know, you didn't have to be just from the first floor lounge. It's a really common area, so it brought people together from all different sections. You know, it was just a way to come and bond with people from different spots. And in that sense, it was just a really great gift to all the whole community.